Hello everybody, Chris Wood here. Welcome to my channel. Anybody that tunes in jumped on for a quick few minutes before I start anything. Remember this. Human trafficking can happen in any community, and anybody can become a victim, males and females. And it is not just an ageless crime either. Now, I hope everybody is having a good night so far. Probably many in bed. In the meantime, I am the victim of police revenge for speaking of their crimes back in 2019. I am a revenge retaliation victim from police. As a result, I am going through identity changes and identity theft with the intent to frame me as a wanted harbored sex offender, dangerous offender, last known used name William Bill Wooldridge of 149 Center Street North, Napanee. I gotta put my glasses on. I'm gonna show just a couple pictures to show that my identity theft from the beginning to now, the changes, and just how much deforming I have had from this. This is a crazy one. This is me before my changes to me. Kind of hard to see. Couple more different identity changes. That is how I am going through my identity theft and my identity changes that I have been going through over the course of 3 years. I have been injured, tortured, medically blacklisted, medically discriminated against, lies, cover ups, time buying, arrest refusals, hands surrounded hands on guns to prevent anything legal on the police, doctors, and any other ones that are involved, i.e., William Bill Wooldridge, sex offender, my identity thief, harbored inmate, Blair Hardy, boyfriend to drug cop Spencer Mills, drug trafficker, human trafficker, involved with this identity theft, guilty of stalking my mother with William Wooldridge and causing her death, and it was with intent in 2020, sorry, December 20th, 2020. I am a human trafficking victim. I am an identity theft, identity change victim. and it is being done to me through the remote neural monitoring, and it is being done to me by a bunch of OPP, Ontario Provincial Police, inmates, and co-offenders, drug addicts that they have and use, pay $300 a day to, give free drugs, freedom, and protection from arrest for crimes, no matter how much you can prove it. Right now, this right here, I'm being seriously broadcasted through by Tyler Lake and by Blair Hardy. Also, my skull has been split. I've had serious brain damage. My brain has been split. I have no feeling or stimulation anymore on the right side of my head or my face. My right lung's been screwed. My right kidney is gone, screwed. So I've had all kinds of serious damage done to me while not being able to get help with this or to be taken serious because who it's being done to and from. I'm a revenge retaliation victim for speaking of police crime since 2019, like I said. So I have been seriously deformed, medically blacklisted, kidnapped, sex assaulted even. Had doctors laugh in my face, had another try to have me committed for having it happen. Having a doctor telling me identity changes and thefts couldn't happen. Calling me retarded, saying I was crazy and couldn't fix that. That was Dr. Waldron at Lennox and Annington County General Hospital. And I'm proving you different and wrong. You think you're such a smartass because you're a doctor, and you obviously assume that I am dumb, stupid, mentally incompetent, but you're going on lies against me by ones who are guilty of committing this crime, and you are guilty of helping and aiding in this crime against me. There's Spencer Mills, Ontario Provincial Police, 14716. Staff Sergeants, years 2019 and 2021. Ex-Chief or Commander, year 2019. There's Shannon Cork. There's Robert Ken Fuck, Ken Kill, Ken Get Away With It, Money Badge Family Town Council. There is Robert Kane. There's a woman named Stacy, a mental health worker. Was Napanee Daily Tea Company, now Kingston. There's a woman named Shelley Hafner who arranged my kidnapping May 27, 2021. All I'm getting now is clicking in my right ear and nothing in the right side. I'm clicking in my left and nothing on my right, except for pain, serious pain in my jaw and up here in my temple area from my head being deformed and having what feels like air going through me constantly, plus the EMFs and radiation that's numbing me down and to dumb me down, doing this to me in hopes to get away with it. So I'm not talking about it or showing it. They're guilty of murdering my mother. They're guilty of doing this to me, basically murdering me, Chris Wood, and the Wood bloodline because I am the end of my bloodline. And it's being done to me by a bunch of junkies who work with it for OPP, like I said, once again. Billy Waldridge, Blair Hardy, Tyler Lake, Jabin Allstein, a woman named Michelle Irish, another woman, Tyler Lake's girlfriend, Holly Carlisle. They are using their R&M remote neural monitoring between my dog and their dog and serious causing harm as well to him from it. And deforming my dog as well through it. And they're treating this like a fucking joke, like a game. While people are being seriously injured and deformed, I'm going through my identity theft. I'm going through serious skull deforming on a daily basis. My head flat to round to elongated and everything else, different changes to my face. If I share any DNA, direct DNA with Tyler Lake, Jabin Allstein, Billy Waldridge, or Blair Hardy or any other ones involved, or Isaac Curtis, for living at the on Center Street in Thomas, side door entrance crack shack. He's also attempted arson on my previous address for meth from conveniently Spencer Mills and Robert Kane, the drug cops. Blair Hardy is co-drug trafficker, human trafficker, or rape hound, guilty of lacing drugs to commit homicide to make it look like just another drug addict bought bad drugs and overdosed from it. Isn't that right? But meanwhile, it's done with intent to commit homicide to make it look that way. Isn't that right, Blair Hardy? Isn't that right, Spencer Mills? They happen to be boyfriends. Blair Hardy is allegedly her bandito MC. He's a rapist. He raped a woman in this building in a different apartment, but in my building a while back, who is now gone. The woman is now gone from a drug overdose. Conveniently, that Blair Hardy laces. He and Jabe and Allstein were with another guy named Jack Clark, a guy here that was killed prior to him ending up dead. So that they were involved with that. This whole right side of my head, it's just nothing but throbbing pain right now, especially in my temple. All right in here, from it being pushed out from air going through it, and my head being even flattened more in the back. I don't know if that was seen or not, but I hope it was. That's where my skull was split also. That's been there for 3 years and it will not heal. That's where I get electricity from too. And what feels like a damn laser hitting it and burning the shit out of it. And then I start getting fluids going through me, and then I start getting broadcasted through me by all these different people who are deforming me doing this. I have prisoner tracking on me illegally, lies against me about long criminal records and history, not true and need to be proven publicly. Lies about long psychological record and history need to be proven because it's not true publicly. But it's the police doing it. They're casting their lies, their false guise of law, using their badges, positions, credentials, like doctors are too, and getting away with the crimes, the cover-ups against poor, homeless, elderly, disabled, financial thefts and fraud, as well as the identity thefts and frauds. I'm 50 years old and I'm going through this and being broadcasted through and changed by Tyler Lake, Jabe, and Allstein, who are approximately 30, maybe 40 years old, the pair of them. Two junkies here. So all of them are together right now. Jabe and Allstein, Tyler Lake, Blair Hardy, Michelle Irish, and his girlfriend Holly Carlisle was along with their dog as well. My dog even snorts now like their damn pug. So they're causing serious damage to him and harm. And they're doing it with intent. They're animal killers as well as humans. They're getting paid for it through the police and getting freedom and protection and money for it as well. So what a job for them. Anyway, I'm going to keep this short. It's late. Be safe, everybody. Love all, hate none. And I am Chris Wood. I am spirit body. I am spirit father, living body, Hollywood son. I am life tree. Sun MormingStar is me. And I'm laying by a dog who just farted and is It stinks really bad. Whew. Wow. Thank you, Ren. Remember, everybody, identity thefts can and do happen. Identity thefts can and do happen. And like I said, if I share any direct DNA now with any of these lowlifes that have done this to me, there is going to be serious, serious consequences. You're guilty of murdering my mother. You're guilty of this to me. And you're guilty of ending and murdering the Wood bloodline by doing this to me, because I am the end of it. And you are not going to get away with it one way or another. You're going to go down, you're going to get arrested, and you will pay for what you've done to me. Be safe, everybody. Identity thefts happen, and I am proof and victim. Human trafficking as well. Be safe, love all, hate none. Watch yourselves, watch your children, and watch your parents and your finances, especially for the ones around this area that know these people.